everyone, and welcome to Simply Intuitive Tarot. My name is Brantley, and this is your weekly nightcap reading. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And since it is a general reading, the message might not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. Just take what fits and leave the rest at the door. Now, if you do find that the message resonates, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and leave us a comment below. The comments help us connect with your energies on all future readings. And if your sun sign is Leo, make sure to look on the channel for any corresponding videos that we post. For your moon, rising, or Venus signs, that way you get the entire message that the spirits have for you. Now, if you'd ever like to set up a private reading with either myself or with AJ, who does the weekly abundance updates on the channel, you can definitely do that. We have all of the information you need in the description box below. And if you'd ever like to donate to the channel, we have a link to our Cash App in the description box as well. The donations are appreciated. They help us grow as a channel and make it possible for us to keep providing content to you. All right, well, we got all of the introductions out of the way, so what do you say, you loyal Leos? Let's go ahead and jump right into your reading. So, angels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please tell me, what messages do we have for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right. So, Leo, we have the Death card. So you are in a period of change, closing one door so that another one can open. Right now, you are changing. Ten of Cups in the reverse. I feel like you are moving away out of a relationship, and we're not talking short-term relationship. I feel like this is something that was going on for a while, at least a couple of years. So there was a great deal of emotional investment in this connection, but it looks like you are moving away from this relationship because the emotions faded away. Whatever was once a Ten of Cups is now Ten of Cups in the reverse. So you are walking away from an unfulfilling romantic situation. And you are going towards fulfillment. By leaving this situation behind, you are opening yourself up to a world of possibilities. What you truly need to fulfill you lies ahead. Knight of Pentacles. This is a very generous, giving energy. Somebody who will help others when needed. And I feel like this is you. You are the kind of person who understands when people are going through a hard time and when people need help. And I feel like if you are able, you are the kind of person that they can come to and you will help them. It's very, very giving, generous energy. And I feel like this is you going forward. I feel like in your newfound sense of self and your newfound independence from this unfulfilling relationship in the past, I almost feel like you've learned to start stabilizing yourself. And I think in the stabilization and whatever abundance you've come into, I feel like you are willing to share this with others. We have the Three of Cups in the reverse here. Yeah, there was definitely a situation that you have been going through. I feel like people are upset in your life right now. This could even be a broken dynamic when it comes to possibly some family. But whatever the situation that you have moved away from, I'm not entirely sure that everybody is so fond of the decision that you made. But remember, this was the decision that you made to go towards fulfillment for yourself. You moved away from an unloving situation or are moving away from a situation to do better for yourself. But there are definitely some people, it appears, around you who are not so happy about this. That's definitely what I see here. We have the Moon card here. So there's definitely some secrets that you have uncovered. There's some truths in your life that you are coming to realize, possibly about yourself. This journey, that you are on, this closing one door so that another one can open. I think you're starting to see things about yourself. You may be starting to see things about the people around you. Again, this, with this Three of Cups in the reverse here, it seems like this is a situation that not everybody may be on board with. So you're definitely starting to see things more clearly about yourself, about the people around you. The Five of Cups. You're kind of in an energy right now where I do believe that this breakup that you went through has left you kind of feeling a little bit careless when it comes to matters of the heart. Um, Not entirely a cold energy, but sort of indifferent when it comes to matters of love. So I think that after this situation, after you've moved on from it and in this process of moving forward, you're kind of indifferent when it comes to love. You're not really looking for it, but I don't think that you would be entirely against it if it were to come your way, but it's definitely not something that you have your focus on. Six of Cups. You do look back fondly on the past. You do have a tendency to look at things very nostalgic about the past, and what you did have. So that is a side of you that, you know, it's not a bad thing. You know, you're able to look back, and I think there are good memories that you're able to take with you from the past. And with this King of Swords here, I feel like, you know, you're able to move forward feeling a little bit more, using your head a little bit more. You're feeling more logical about the choices you make, the people that you have in your life, the situations that you get in. So I do feel like that, you know, this journey that you've been on, you know, this new journey, you're taking lessons of the past and you're using them to your advantage. Excuse me. The Three of Pentacles in the reverse here. There is a definite need for you, it looks, to get to work with other people. Maybe you know, a need for you to get back to work, maybe to look for a new job, or if you are currently not working, look for a job. But there is definitely a need for you to work with other people. And I feel like right in this moment of time, you're not. So if you already are at another job, you may be finding that you're kind of a lone wolf type person. But I feel like you will benefit greatly by learning to be very cooperative and work with other people. The Ace of Pentacles here. Yeah. Because there is a definite potential for new abundance. Something new coming in, whether it's a new job or it could be a new position. But there's definitely good things coming for you. But I do believe that you will be able to achieve this by working with other people. And I feel like it's a challenge that you might be facing. You may have always had this sort of going on when it comes to your jobs and stuff like that. Maybe you're not very good at working in a group or working with other people, but it's something that you need to work on, because I do think it's going to be very beneficial to you. The Page of Cups here. Bit of a dreamer energy. Got, you know, your head in the clouds, but your feet aren't on the ground. Exactly. Hopeless romantic type, even. So, you know, going forward, maybe as you know, as things start to fall into place for you again, maybe you're starting to feel a little bit, you know, it doesn't even have to be, you know, romance, but it could be, you know, you're starting to think about the what ifs. But this could be in general. This could be, you know, like, you know, once things really start to kick off for you, you know, you're kind of like, wow, okay, so, you know, the world is my oyster. You know, there's so many things that I could do, so many things that I want to do, and you're only as limited as your mind. A lot, you know, so it, you know, it's good to be a dreamer, but remember to keep your feet on the ground. You know, dream big, but also stay grounded. Don't let yourself get too out there. Nine of Cups in the reverse. This tells me that you're not quite ready for a new relationship. And you know, and that's kind of what I was figuring here. You're indifferent. I don't think that you're like anti-relationship, anti-love. You know, especially with this Page of Cups here, I think you kind of can get wrapped up in the emotion of it all, but you're kind of indifferent. But with this Nine of Cups here, I don't think that you're where you need to be for a new relationship yet. You haven't quite got yourself built up to that point where, you know, you need a situation. There's still a lot more stabilizing that you have to do for yourself, and I feel like, you know, you're just kind of getting into this point where you're starting to rebalance yourself, and you're starting to kind of figure out who you are as your own individual person, and figuring out, you know, what the best path forward is for you. And I feel like you are just starting to build yourself back up. It is happening. You are building yourself up, but you're not quite where you need to be in order to go towards another relationship. And that's okay. The Ace of Cups here. I do feel like there is an offer of love for you, but with this Nine of Cups in the reverse here, I don't think you're quite ready for it. Again, I feel like you may be feeling this way about somebody else, or somebody may be coming to you wanting to get into a relationship with you, but you're not quite ready yet. But the offer is definitely there, and somebody is very interested, whether this is you or whether this is another person. So be cautioned if this isn't something that's happened yet. If somebody new does come along, and it seems like it's pretty soon after this other relationship ended, or if you still haven't properly healed from that, be a little bit wary of it. You may not be ready to take that on just yet. But with the Eight of Wands here, somebody is really telling there's a lot of communication incoming to you. This is not like a secret crush type thing, this Ace of Cups here. Somebody is being very forthcoming. They're being upfront and honest about how they feel. So it could be you, could be another person. But with the Seven of Cups in the reverse here, you're not really making a decision because you're kind of feeling indifferent. And because I think deep down you may know that you're not ready for it just yet. But the offers are coming. The offer is there. There's a lot of communication coming your way, but you're not really ready to make a decision yet. Four of Cups, still have some healing to do. Still looking back on the past. Maybe you're in just a little bit of that energy, some of that residual, my God, think about what I used to have, and now we're almost like what you used to have seems so much better than what you currently have. And that's normal. It happens for a lot of us. Anytime we move on from something like a long-term relationship, and then we find ourselves single, and no matter what seems to be happening for us or how we seem to be getting on with our lives, there inevitably comes those moments in time where we just kind of stop and you can't help but think about, man, I really had something good before. You start to think of all the good things, but you can easily ignore what might be something better in front of you. Devil in the reverse here. Beware temptation. Beware temptation, whether it's another person or your past person, or whether it's drugs or alcohol or something else. Whatever it is, this is something that is going to come in, and I think it's going to look like it's sort of like it fixes everything for you, because I see you kind of getting into this situation and directly falling into this Four of Cups where you're starting to miss what you had in the past. This Devil in reverse tells me that there are some temptations that you might definitely fall under trying to forget, is really what I'm getting here. So beware of temptation. Beware of if it could be the past partner, it could be drugs, it could be alcohol, but whatever it is really not good for you. It's just a band-aid, and I think that it will be very hard for you to get out from under this if you do give into it. So there's definitely changes happening for you. There's a lot of healing. There's a lot of work to be done. But I see that you have this great potential for things to really, start going in your favor. You know what's best for you. You are going towards that. You are working towards fulfillment, wish fulfillment. You're going to have to face some temptations, and I think you're going to have to overcome a little bit of the nostalgia factor. Looking in the past with rose-colored glasses, because I feel like you could easily fall back into an old cycle. And we don't want to get you back into this Ten of Cups in the reverse energy here. That's not a very good place to be. All right. Well, that's all I've got for you. I hope that the message resonates and helps you in some way. Please hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and leave us a comment below. And if you'd ever like to set up a private reading, make sure to check out our information in the description box below. And please, until next time, go forward with love and light in your heart and rest well.